Why were you surprised that Martins Ose, VDM, sided and supported Jude Okoye? Of course, it's Jude Okoye he has to support. What were you guys thinking? Nigerians, how you guys doing? This is your girl, your one and only T World Billions. You're welcome to the camp of the raw naked truth. Of course, he has to side and support Jude Okoye. You know why? There is no difference spiritually and physically between Martins Ose and Jude Okoye. Both of them, they have an evil heart. Yeah. They are criminally, they reason and have this, they are criminally minded. You see Jude Okoye, I told you guys I don't want to say anything about this matter. Jude Okoye has no talent. He relies on the talent of his two brothers, the twins, to make a living. On the other hand, Martins Ose is talentless. He has no single talent. Criminality is not a talent. It's an inbuilt character default. Yeah. Jude has no hand job. Jude is a lazy man. He has no hand work. Tell me one thing you know Jude does. Every single penny Jude has made in his life, he made from the talents and the hard work of his brothers, the twins. Martins, on the other hand, is a jobless, useless fellow. Very jobless guy who relies on JUJU. Jude Okoye, looking at Jude Okoye, you can see that he's a native doctor. He's a native doctor. He has used JUJU to scatter and turn the heart of the twins, the two brothers, like this. He is just feasting on them. Yes, like a parasite. Without P Square, without Paul and Peter, Jude is a nobody. And he knows. He is feeding fat on the talent, the proceeds of the hard work of Paul and Peter. That is what he's using to do big man for people in that industry and on social media. Him and that his wife that kept him out to come and suck and eat. You see, Lola, you guys don't know what's up. Lola is a girl that was 10 times made. Lola was an already made and well-connected lady before coming into the life of the P Squares. Thank God you had it from the horse's mouth that Lola helped them to get to the level they were. They were nothing. When Lola stepped out, they will bow and be calling her mama. It was when they now felt they had made it, and they now had the mouth to say she is no longer needed in the family. Lola is not like the Jude wife, them, those ones that don't have, they didn't have anything. They don't have anything to write, no penny to their name. They only came, all of them. You see her skin the way it is. Anything she's wearing is from the talent of Paul and Peter. The money that her husband stole from Paul and Peter. Jude is what the Igbos call Opari Beribe. Opari Beribe. And looking at him, you see that he's a very wicked fellow. You heard the story of Mary Okoye, their sister, who was given a shop. But because she had an issue, a disagreement with Jude, Jude ordered Paul, who gave her the shop, to go and evict her from the shop. Even the car that was bought for the lady, Jude made sure that the car never got to her. Looking at their elder brother, the way he is, with all the money and the building project that Jude Okoye comes on social media here to display to Nigerians. Look at the way their elder brother is looking. Look at the way their elder brother is looking. Go to my father's house and see what I did there. When you go to my father's house, go and see what I did in that place. This one is an Opari Iberibe. Opari Iberibe. Opara Iberibe. The separation, the misunderstanding, the enmity of Paul and Peter puts money in his account, put food on the table for him and his wife that keep mouth like Sungu. That is his wife that kept mouth like Sungu. See, she cannot sit her husband down and tell Jude, my husband, stop being wicked. Stop stop being wicked, because karma is real. She will keep mouth like tungu, nkape mouth, and be sucking where she and her husband did not sow. They will be reaping where they did not sow. Very Dark Man is a useless fellow. He doesn't have handwork. He has never worked in his life before. But that is the person that decided the amount I should get. Me, that was being owed for 12 years. They tied down my business capital. A useless fellow like Martins Ose, who has never worked before, who does not have handwork. A very useless young man. The only talent we know Martins Ose has is that his mouth that he kept like him, that he's using to suck his fellow men's wola. That's the only talent, and that is why, too much sucking of the wola. The way the wola is, when you're sucking it, it is bringing down your lips. That is why his mouth is like that. That is the only talent he has. Have you seen his back? Anywhere he sits, I know he's licking from the back. Anywhere he sits, soaks. Anywhere he sits, soaks. That is the person that the likes of Gossip Mill, who has vowed in their life that they can never promote talented people in this country. This VDM, this Martins Ose, is what the likes of Gossip Mill brought upon Nigerians. The beast that you guys groomed has come to start hunting people. Why are you people complaining? Why are you not seeing what we have been talking about all these years? Now, I will attach a video when he received the first 1 million naira in his life ever. There is no difference between this Martins Ose and all these corrupt politicians you see. When they come to ask you for vote, they are as humble as anything. The moment you vote them in and they begin to see money, they change. Their characters change. They forget where they are coming from.